Hello and welcome. Today we're going to learn three very useful English words together: ancient, anxious, and brave. Learning new vocabulary is a fantastic way to improve your communication skills and express yourself more clearly. In this lesson, we'll explore what each word means, how to pronounce it correctly, and see it used in different sentences. We'll also look at common word combinations or collocations to help you sound more natural. And at the end, we'll have a short quiz to practice what we've learned. Are you ready? Let's begin. Our first word is ancient. Ancient. It means very, very old, something that comes from a time long, long ago, often thousands of years in the past. Think of things connected to the distant past or early civilizations. The pronunciation is straightforward. It has two syllables, ancient. Listen carefully. Ancient. Let's try that together. Ancient. Great. Now let's see it in context. A common phrase you might hear is ancient history. For example, in school, we are studying the history of ancient Greece and Rome. This refers to a period of history that happened thousands of years ago. We also use ancient to describe objects. You might visit a museum and see ancient artifacts, like pottery or tools from a lost civilization. Another common collocation is ancient ruins, which are the remains of old buildings. For example, they discovered an ancient temple hidden deep in the jungle. It's important to know the difference between old and ancient. A car from 1980 is old, but a pyramid from 2500 BC is ancient. Ancient carries a sense of deep history and importance. So remember, use ancient for things with a connection to the very distant past. Next up, we have the word anxious. Anxious. This word describes a feeling. When you are anxious, you feel worried, nervous, or uneasy about something. It's often because you're thinking about an event with an uncertain outcome. The pronunciation has two syllables, A-N-X-I-S. Listen. Anxious. The X sound is like K-H-H. Let's say it, anxious. Well done. We often use the phrase to feel anxious. For example, you might say, I feel anxious when I have to speak in public. We also say we are anxious about something. For instance, he felt anxious before the exam. This means he was worried about how he would do. Here's another example. She was anxious about the job interview. You can also be anxious to do something, which means you are very eager, but often with a sense of worry. For example, after the storm, they were anxious to know if their home was safe. It's helpful to distinguish anxious from excited. While both involve looking forward to something, excited is a purely positive feeling of happiness. Anxious includes a feeling of worry or fear. So, if you're worried about a future event, anxious is the perfect word to use. Our final word for today is brave. Brave. This is an adjective that means you are ready to face and endure danger or pain. You are showing courage. Being brave doesn't mean you aren't scared. It means you act despite your fear. This word has one syllable. The pronunciation is brave. Let's say it together. Brave. Excellent. We often talk about a brave person or a brave act. For example, the firefighter was very brave as he ran into the burning building. But bravery isn't just for heroes in dangerous situations. It can be shown in everyday life. For example, it was a brave decision to start her own business. Or, the little boy was brave during his visit to the doctor. We also use the phrase to put on a brave face, which means to pretend you are feeling brave and confident when you are actually scared or upset. It's important not to confuse being brave with being reckless. A brave person understands the risk but acts for a good reason. A reckless person takes unnecessary risks without thinking about the consequences. So, brave is about facing fear with purpose and courage. Now let's practice. It's quiz time. I'll show you a sentence with a blank. You decide if ancient, anxious, or brave fits best. Let's go. Number 1. The museum is full of artifacts. Pause 3s. The answer is ancient. Artifacts in a museum are usually very old. Number 2. She felt about her first day at a new job. Pause 3s. The correct word is anxious. It's normal to feel nervous about starting something new. Number 3. It was of him to admit his mistake. Pause 3s. The answer is brave. Admitting a mistake takes courage. Number 4. We explored the ruins of a castle. Pause threes. That's right, it's ancient. Ruins are the remains of very old structures. And last one, number 5. He was to hear the results of his test. Pause threes. The best fit is anxious. He was worried and eager to know the outcome. How did you do? Great job. Let's quickly recap. Ancient means very old, from the distant past, like ancient history. Anxious is when you feel worried or nervous, like being anxious about an exam. And brave means showing courage, like making a brave decision. You did a wonderful job today. The best way to remember new words is to use them. Try to make your own sentences with ancient, anxious, and brave, and share them in the comments below. Thanks for learning with me, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Goodbye.